This is the Nailbed lesson for not lead guitarist 1 and not lead guitarist 2. Yeah. So the tuning of Nailbed is drop fuck. The song starts like this. I'll play it full speed first and then we'll break it down because we're a core band. So, originally the second part of that main riff was going to be palm muted. It's just like, no. It's not really consistent in my opinion. I've played around with it and I just prefer it unpalm muted. We'll see how y'all think, but I'll be teaching it unpalm muted. No one but Jamie probably understands that, so cool. Let's break it down. So this starts off with the, and then you keep going down, right? So what I'm doing is, that didn't sound good. So basically, you're doing 2 chugs, kind of rapid on the open D power chord, and you do down up, right? And then you hit this twice, but like slower, obviously. You know, not slow, I guess, whatever, different 8th notes. So, then you go down a fret after waiting some time. This is a great, high quality lesson, right? So it's 7, so far we have. Then you go. And then. I like to bend it. That didn't sound good at all. But... So that one's weird because you start off, but then you start doing the palm muted. So altogether, that very first intro is. And then after that we go into the main riff, dirty riff kind of thing, which I'll play at full speed and then I'll break it down. It's a lot, and so it's a lot to handle. So. So we're gonna take this step by step because it's a lot to remember. But some key things is that every single time the riff like starts, it starts on the. So that's important. We're doing the open D power chord. We're doing open D and then 3/5 power chords on the D string, because what other string would play, right? We're Beartooth. So we do higher D string and then G bar that, and then you just kind of you play like that. So altogether that's. So let me go over the first part of the riff with that in mind. So it's break that down a little bit. So we're doing the, like I said, and then we jump to this first fret, and you're climbing up. You're going by threes. That's how I want to think about it. Is you're going by threes. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then you go back 1. So we go from 3, 3rd fret to 2, 2nd fret, and you go up. So 2, 3, 4. So it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So far we have. And then to complete that off, you do open, and then 3, 5, 6. That's part 1 of the riff. There are 4 parts to it. I like to think of it. Second part is beginning with the same thing, like I've said 7 million times. It begins with that same thing, and then it goes. So you're doing. So it's actually like most of the same stuff from the first part. So you're doing 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Instead of going to the 4th fret, you go to the 6th and just walk down. You go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then open for the next part of the riff. So altogether, the second part of this riff is. Not that open last time. So altogether, the second part of this riff is. And then we're start off with good old buddy pal, good old friend, good old. See, this part of the riff, it takes you for a ride, because we're not just playing low power chords anymore. We're playing A-string power chords. Whoa. Bear tube. Now, this one's more similar to the first part of the whole thing. It's so you do the like that. And then you do the walk up, like I said, by 3, back 1, and then up more. Great lesson, right? And then, so. Open, and then you go to the A string, do. 3rd fret power chord, 4th fret power chord, 5th fret power chord. And then the 4th and final part of the whole riff is. So we're doing the same thing as always, except, so I'm doing really fast, down, up, palm muted. So you do the 4 palm muted, up, down, up, and then you hit it unpalm muted. And then the rest of it is palm muted. So you go 3, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3. So 3, 5, 3, 6, 5, 3. Once you get faster at that, it'll sound right. An alternative ending to the 4th part is, which I play that on the 2nd repeat of the riff. Instead of doing the, I suck at guitar. Instead of doing the, I'm doing, so it's. It's just 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's the intro. And then when you go into the verse, you just we're gonna talk about that next coming at shit. The verse is literally 2 notes. The verse, I'm gonna play the full verse without stopping, and I'm gonna try not to hang myself. Okay. Isn't this so much fun? And that's the chorus. So basically, you're playing this 12 times, yeah, total, and then you go back into the main riff of the song. You repeat it once, though. There's not much else to say about the verse, you know? I mean, I guess, like, while I have you here, y'all should check out my side project called Blast Beats Ruin Music. Y'all excited for the new Kingsman movie? I am. Did you see that Harry was alive in the trailer? How do you think that happened? What's with the eye patch? Do you think it's like pulling a Rick and Morty where he's being like controlled? Maybe Rick and Morty make an appearance in the movie. Maybe this is just another Rick and Morty movie. And it's just titled Kingsman. Mary had a little lamb. Can't you tell how excited I am to be here right now? I have to go to college for like 2 hours. Chorus. So the chorus, full speed, sounds like this. Something like that. I don't know. Let's go over it. So basically, you're taking that idea from the intro, and you're turning it into. I wrote it, so I'm turning. Fuck you. I'm turning it into a full riff. It sounds like. It's pretty simple. Like I said, you're just using the 7, 6, 5, 3 open fret. It's four different frets that you're using, and they're like all right next to each other. It's 5 different notes. So I'll play it slowly again, and it sounds like this. So basically you're doing the chug, the really fast one, and then 7, and then chug and 6, and then chug and 5, and then from this from the chug 5, you do this, and then 6th fret, 5, 3, basically you're just sitting on the same exact frets but for a longer time, and you're not chugging on open, you're chugging on the actual. So instead of chugging open, you're chugging 7 when you're on the 7th fret, right? So it off with the same exact way that you end off the other riff. 6-5-3, 5-3-0. Pretty easy. And then after that blast, the fast drummy part, you do the riff, the other chorus riff again. This is a good lesson. And then you end by hitting the open note twice in a row. I think 6 times would be right. So you hit it total 12 times, but it's like 6 sets of 2. You can do math. I wasn't counting, so that probably wasn't 6. But there's your thing. You know what? Let me just play the whole bridge for you. Up. So you got the gist of it. Let me go over the individual riffs. We can talk structure later. So the first riff is there's really 2 parts to this riff. I'll play part 1 slowly. That's part 1. So you're doing that's 1, 2, 3 chugs on the open D, and then you bend the 3rd fret, and then you do 1 more chug on the D. So far we have. Then you play the 5th fret on the A string, which is the D note. So far. Then you do the quick series of. It's not like we haven't milked that enough yet in this song, am I right? So 6-5-3-0, 6-5-3-0. So far, altogether, part 1 of that riff is. And then after that, part 2 is. Same thing as part 1. Instead of doing a second 6-5-3-0, you just do the the pinch harmonic on the 3rd fret. So that's the whole riff. You're gonna play that 4 times until we get to this modified power chord version, which is. You're doing 0-3-0 and then 5th fret A string power chord. And then you do the 6-5-3 again. And then and then you repeat it, except stop on the 5. So I'm gonna play the whole thing slowly. So 6-5-3, and then 0-3-0, and then 5 again, like I just played, and then 6-5. Thanks for watching Loudwire, the Guitar World. Bet you can't play this.